Hi folks, time for another TimeGuessr Daily. Let's get into it. Okay, it's a plane crash. Caspian Airlines. So we've got to assume this is somewhere near the Caspian Sea, which I think is this one. Yeah, so what have we got here? One of those flags that I actually don't recognize. There's a lot of stuff in Arabic. Got some cars here, some number plates or partial number plates. Can't see. I think it actually might be. Is that the same as that flag? No, I don't think it is. What does that say? Marshall Airport. So we're going to be near there, wherever that is. Bandar-e-Marshall. Is this going to be Marshall? Marshall Airport. So it looks like this plane has overshot the runway, which I assume means we're going to be sort of over here somewhere, maybe. It's a curved road. Wait, is this? It's quite a wide road with a kind of thing down the middle. Doesn't look like quite the right road, but oh well. Yeah, maybe it does. Yeah, I think this is probably it. Look, this big thing down the middle. We're probably a little further over here. Maybe we're taking the picture from up on this bridge. I think that's probably alright. Okie doke. I don't recognise this as a kind of situation I remember. So, based on the cars, based on the people, based on the plane. What have we got on this ad up here? I've no idea what that is. No idea. I'm thinking, based on everything I can see, that we're maybe kind of in the... Well, the vehicles all look pretty old. They all look early noughts / 90s, I would say. The plane, I suppose it's quite hard to tell, really. Maybe it is quite old school, that kind of tail graphic. Maybe let's say it's about 2005. Something like that. Let's try it. What? 2020? Sorry. Really? Okay, that is a terrible year guess to be leading off on. I don't remember this happening at all. None of these cars look like they were made in the last 20 years. Okay, bad start. Great location. Okay, so it's the 60th something. This is like a kind of, I don't know what the word is to describe that kind of architecture, but kind of Arabian architecture or something like that, maybe? What does this say? Production. My first thought was, is this the 60th Cannes Film Festival or something? But this isn't Cannes. Or could it be the 60th Academy Awards? Like, maybe, but it doesn't look like Los Angeles to me. I mean, maybe it is. Big glasses here. Big hair. 80s, perhaps? Or 90s, maybe? Not really sure. People are giving 80s, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon about 1985, something like that. Somewhere in that ballpark. 60th. 60th what? Something that might have started in the 20s. Maybe it is the 60th Academy Awards. Maybe this is some building in Los Angeles. I mean, It's a fairly kind of white looking crowd. People in black tie. These look like movie stars, don't they? This police uniform. Maybe it's Los Angeles. Where would it be? Kind of Hollywood? Hollywood's kind of gross though, isn't it? Would they have... I don't really know where they do all this stuff. I don't know. Let's just plonk this down in Hollywood. This could be very wrong. Could be very, very wrong. Oh, 88. Not too bad. 3 years off. Wrong part of Los Angeles. Okay, well, that's a bit better than I expected, to be honest. Not great, but not terrible. Right, what's going on here? This looks like some kind of reenactment, but semi-spontaneous. Kind of American revolutionary situation. This is obviously some kind of variation on the Union Jack. That's got a variation of the Union Jack in the corner. What the heck is going on here? We've got a gold statue. That's a British crest. That's like the royal crest. So does that suggest that we're in the UK somewhere? Yeah, I think maybe it does. What the flipping heck? I mean, she looks more American than English. Is there a chance? I don't think it's Antipodean. These trees look like they could easily be somewhere in London, for example, as do these buildings, to be honest. I think this is kind of one of those things where either you know this one or it's a complete stab in the dark. I'm not seeing any really clear and obvious clues besides this heraldry up here, which I think, as I say, I think that points us to being in the UK. I mean, obviously there's a giant Union flag here, but like, I think we'll have to go London. I don't recognise this street. I don't recognise that gold statue. I'm wondering whether maybe it's like up here somewhere. I mean, it's an absolute stab in the dark, I think, from a London perspective. Where could we be? The American Embassy is sort of around here somewhere, isn't it? I don't think it's that. I don't know. I get kind of a West London-y vibe from it, like maybe it's somewhere around this kind of area. So maybe let's just place it down here somewhere and hope for the best. The year is a real head scratcher. This hair looks pretty dated to me. These like bootcut jeans over here look pretty dated to me as well. It's hard to tell. Nobody seems to be wearing anything particularly kind of fashionable. Could be anywhere in the last 30 or 40 years. I think, I'm not seeing any phones, but I think we are in the phone era. I think this is more recent than like 90s. And we've got a reasonably compact digital camera over there. I think maybe let's say we're in about 2010. Bit of a stab in the dark. 2011 in Jersey. A reenactment of the painting The Death of Major Pearson in St Helier, Jersey, in the spot the painting depicts. Okay, I think that is really one of the ones that you either know or you don't. Maybe this is actually one of these is a Jersey flag. I'm not sure. Okie doke. Well, not too bad. We've had this hotel before. I think this was in Amsterdam. I'm pretty sure this is not the first time we've had this grand hotel. And I think it even said it had turned into a different type of hotel now. Which hotel chain was it? Quite a posh one, I think. Yeah, Anantara, Grand Hotel, Krasnopolski. Right, yeah, I thought it was here. So we're just the other side of this square, aren't we? I think we're probably, I mean, about there, near enough. Is this 60s or 70s? 70s, I think. I mean, he looks pretty 70s, doesn't he? I think this is 70s. Mid 70s, let's say. 75? Let's try that. 72, okay. But yeah, exactly the right location. We've had that one before. I got it very wrong last time I put it in sort of Poland or something. Okie doke. Final round. Broad Street. It says Broad and something Street. This is in dollars. So I think we're probably in New York, are we? Is Broad Street in Manhattan? Does that say Broad and Water? Like, maybe it does. No, I think it's not that. Oh, maybe it's Wall. Broad and Wall Street. Yeah, I think it's Broad and Wall Street. I think we're there. This is absolutely ripe for me to get extremely wrong from a year's perspective. $4 million by November 24th for new YMCA buildings, headquarters 25 Broad Street. Could this be a Great Depression thing? Is it earlier than that? I mean, we've got some pretty old-fashioned vehicles. We've still got horses on the road. So I think actually even 1929 might be a bit late for this. I think we're probably more likely to be about 1920. Based on the shape of these vehicles and so on. I mean, I'm often wrong. Let's try it. Oh, I'm always wrong with those flipping old ones. Okay, well, fundraiser clock for a new YMCA building on the Wall Street and Broad Street intersection. So another 5,000 for the location. How many 5,000 locations did we get? Three 5,000s for the locations. This one, yeah, that was the one in Jersey. I mean, 42. Not great. That first 15 years off, 10 years off, that's enough to really have a negative impact on the score. What's the leaderboard looking like? Okay, gosh, I've been roundly thrashed here. Reland of 47,000, very good. Dudar 40, just shy of 45k. Back to Scala, also just below 45k. Time Goats 43. Then there's me with the fridge hot on my heels. Figbug 40,000. Dursus 39,611. And TimeGuessr doing the usual bug checks. All right, well, there's a few still to come in. But as it stands, I'm pretty much slap bang in the middle of the leaderboard. So well done, you four. And yeah, I look forward to seeing how everybody else did. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.